Welcome to Finneytown Elementary. Today we're going to take you on a video tour of our brand new elementary school. We are walking into the front entrance right now. Behind us is Winton Road. When you first walk in, you will enter a vestibule, a secure vestibule, just like the one that you see at Brent. Visitors will not be able to enter without coming in through the office first. In the office, you can see there's plenty of storage and a beautiful front desk for our secretaries. In the opposite corner from the desks will be comfortable furniture for our guests to sit at while they are waiting. To your left, you will see a conference room. This conference room can be used for parent meetings, for IEP meetings, and will have formal furniture. There will also be a monitor and a storage unit. We will now walk through to the main administrative office area. This is a workroom for staff. Your mailboxes are here. There is storage. There will be a copier and a work table in the middle to prepare anything that you need. All along this hallway on the left are administrative offices. You can take a peek into one of them right there. To your right is the nurse's clinic. This clinic is accessible in the office and also through the cafeteria. There are 2 beds and a bathroom and plenty of storage. At the end of the hallway is an additional conference room. The plan for this conference room is to have it be much less formal and set up for staff to meet and plan together as a team. Throughout the administrative area, there are additional storage spaces. This is a music room, one of our 2 music rooms. You can see instrument storage, and you can also see that this music room is at the corner of our building. It has several large windows. Once we exit the music room, you will be able to see on your right, you will be able to see the stage entrance with steps and a ramp. To our left is the gym. The gym has 6 basketball hoops. There is a divider curtain that can be used to separate the space into 2 separate spaces. At the end of this hallway, there are mechanical and custodial rooms that most of us won't use, but they are down there. To our right, we are entering the kitchen and serving area. There is a dishwashing room that will be used to wash all of our dishes. There is a prep area with walk-in coolers and areas to cook all of our food. And this is our serving area. Students will enter from the entrance that we just came in and will exit out through this large doorway. We are now entering our cafeteria. The cafeteria will hold 196 students at oval seats or oval tables that have individual seats. Right now you are looking at the stage, which will also function as a music classroom. You can see some of the storage in there. So we will have 2 music spaces. During the day, there is a wall that will separate the spaces so that way music and lunch do not interfere with each other. Straight ahead, you can see the learning stairs. The learning stairs can be used for several things. Students can work there with a class. There are actually plugs and outlets to be used. There's also just a general stair that people can use to go up and down to reach the 2nd floor. On your right, you can see the main office where we started our tour. We are passing the main entrance right now, and we're actually going to sneak through a window to see our art room. The art room is at the front of the building. You can see the gorgeous floor-to-ceiling windows that we have that will bring in lots of natural light for our art students. There's also a storage room and a kiln room on the side of the art room. Straight ahead, we are entering the media center. The media center also has windows into the hallway that the windows on the interior and exterior will also have window seating for us. There's a circulation table and storage in the media center for our staff. This is a storage area to store any additional materials needed. We are now going to enter the first of our 4 learning communities. Each learning community is going to look pretty similar except for the first one that we are entering. Right now we will enter and see our specialized classrooms. This is one of 2 that you will see. These classrooms are larger to meet the needs of our students. Connecting these 2 classrooms, there is an accessible bathroom for our students. This bathroom will contain a changing table and a shower. The bathroom is accessible by both classrooms, but also the main hallway. What you can see ahead of us is the windows in the cafeteria. So outside, this is could be an eating area for students, and there is Brent Elementary. Right now, we are going to head into the kindergarten area. So as you can see, there's green on the walls, and we're going to see the green continue into the kindergarten wing. Each of our wings has different colors. There are 5 kindergarten classrooms. Each classroom looks like it's different, but actually is the exact same size. Each of our kindergarten classrooms will have a bathroom that is for just that classroom's students. As you can see, the hallway is pretty wide. The hallway will be filled with additional spaces for students to learn, and this might be small group tables or couches or comfortable learning seats. We are now going to head up the stairs to a first of 3 learning communities that look exactly the same. So at the end of the kindergarten hallway, you will see that there is a set of stairs. This set of stairs will take us up to the 5th and 6th grade learning community. Each of the learning communities is set up identically. The biggest difference that you will see is the color on the walls and the height of the different cabinets that are hanging on the walls. The classroom that we are entering right now is one of 6 classrooms that will look this way. One of the walls will be painted, the rest of the floor will have carpet on it. On the windows, there are shades that will come up and down in case you need to have a darker classroom. Each classroom has casework or cabinets. There are 2 tall dresser cabinets and several typical ones. In addition, you will also see a sink in every classroom. Just like the kindergarten learning community, there will also be tables and furniture for students to work out in the hallway. What you can see right now is a project lab. There are 2 project labs in each of the learning communities. The project labs have garage door entrances that can be opened up. So as your students are working in the hallway, you could have the garage door open so that way it's easy for them to get in and out. There is also a typical door in case your garage door needs to be closed. The garage doors will be easily open. You can see in the project labs that they have sound The project labs are going to have a much more rustic or project lab feel than the rest of the classrooms. The ceilings will be much more unfinished than the other to hopefully create a more work-friendly environment. In the middle, there is an operable door, so you will have the opportunity with your students to be able to open or close this to create a large learning space for a group of students. In the middle of each of the learning communities are 2 small group rooms. You can see those have glass walls, which will allow for students to work in there, potentially without an adult or somebody in the hallway with them. This is another classroom that is just slightly larger than the 6 typical classrooms that we showed before, but it's a little bit smaller than a project lab. It still has all of the casework that you saw before, in addition to a sink. Each of the learning communities will have its own bathroom area. There are 6 toilet closets that have floor-to-ceiling partitions. There will be no doors in the entrance of this bathroom area, and the sinks are outside of each of the stalls. Right now, we are exiting the 5th and 6th grade learning community and walking towards the 3rd and 4th grade learning community. Right now, you can see the cafeteria, you can see the office, the stage. If you look to your right, you can see the entrance to the cafeteria. Down below us are the learning stairs. We will continue down the hallway, and this takes us to our 3rd and 4th grade learning community. Each of the learning communities, like I said before, are set up identically to each other. The difference is the color and the cabinet heights. In the 3rd and 4th grade wing, you will see that the color is red. All of the accents in each of these wings will match. So you will see red furniture, you will see red accents on the floor, and a general theme surrounding the color on the walls. At the end of the 3 learning communities, our 5th and 6th grade, 3rd and 4th, and 1st and 2nd grade, you can see that there's an area. It will have a couch and a monitor and a space for students to work in. We're in our 1st and 2nd grade learning community, so you will notice that we have a new color. This is blue. You will also notice that the cabinets and everything will just be a little bit lower to accommodate our younger students. Fun fact, if you were driving north on Winton Road at night, our red and blue wings are facing Winton Road. So as the community and as we are driving past our school, we can see our Finneytown colors. This is our small group as we saw before. In the small group rooms, there are windows into the project labs that allow for staff and students to see each other while they are working. We are now entering the staff collaboration space. There are 2 of these spaces in the building. The 1st and 2nd grade wing and the kindergarten and special ed wing are connected through our through our staff collaboration rooms. As you can see, there is a significant amount of storage for us to store plenty of things. Ahead of us are individual lockers that people will use to lock up their belongings as needed. In the center is a large table. There's storage underneath the table, but in addition, this table can be used to eat a meal with your coworkers or potentially plan a new lesson. Behind the table is room for a fridge and microwave, so you can store and heat up your food there. In the staff collaboration space, there are 2 staff-only restrooms. On the other side of the staff collaboration room, you can see that the space is open. We have intentionally left this space open to leave room for circles and for staff to gather and plan together. Straight ahead, you can see workstations. These cabinets are also lockable, but these workstations will have task chairs at them that allow you to come and work on a project or work with a teammate at. Each of the collaboration spaces looks just like this.